Welcome back. It is Tip Tuesday. Thank you so much again for taking your time out to join me on another Natural Hair Tip Tuesday. So, I am so excited again to be here to deliver helpful tips that it can be a success in your journey. Well, today I have another hair tip that can possibly help you. Now, sometimes we blame our hair for not growing. Sometimes we all can in order to help our hair to grow. But with the willful effort, with the good intention, with the products that we try to use that claim to promote growth on the everyday market that's available on our local beauty store, sometimes it seems like it doesn't help. Well, today I'm going to give you a tip that can bring to your awareness on why you feel like your hair is not growing or is growing very slowly. So, welcome back to Tip Tuesday. Yay! Woo! This is Carol Maxinu, your natural hair consultant, author, podcaster, and your natural curl champion. My mission is to help women with natural Afro-textured hair to overcome those challenges and those unknown certainties so that she can be on a path to achieving healthy and or growing hair. So welcome back to Tip Tuesday. Well, today I'm going to share with you what may be the cause that may be stunting your hair growth. Are you ready to hear this? Because this may be a shocker to some, it may be a surprise to most, or it may be a confirmation to those who was wondering about it. Well, this one thing is typically common when it comes to thinning hair sometimes, or possibly hair loss sometime. And that one thing could be clogged pores, clogged follicles. Yes. And you're wondering, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that, when it comes to clogged follicle, I am talking about your sebum. Your hair sebum. Now, your hair sebum serve a purpose to lubricate and to moisturize your hair, right? But because we have curly type hair, we know that the sebum does not make it all the way down to the ends of our hair. Hence, that is why our hair is more susceptible to become more drier. So it is our responsibility in order to maintain that moisture on the outside of our hair, which is the shaft, the dead end that grows out. But did you know that sebum, which actually is the asomantle that helps to protect the barrier on our skin that fights off pathogens or any type of bacterial. So it creates like a defense that which is mixed with our natural sweat. But one thing about sebum is if you are overproducing much sebum, like you're having like oily, waxy substance on your scalp, your follicles could be possibly clogged. And when it's clogged, it's hard for your own hair, the new hairs that are coming through, and also the old hairs that are present on your scalp. So in order to get rid or reduce the sebum that is sitting on your scalp that is overproduced, you have to exfoliate. But exfoliation only go thus far. It only works on the surface area. Now, I know that they talk about sugar scrubs or possibly hair scrubs or using vinegar or using aloe vera. Those are helpful because they do have antifungal, antibacterial properties. But do they actually go deep inside of your follicles to actually dissolve it, to break up the sebum? Because if your sebum is clogged, it makes it hard for the nutrients to stimulate the follicle in order for your hair to grow. So I hope this was not too much of a shock for you, but yes, sebum can cause a stunt in your hair growth because it is clogging up your follicles. And if your follicles are clogged, again, it makes it so hard for your hair not only to have a difficult time coming through, but it creates like a little bit of thinness of your hair as well, because you're not seeing that abundance of hairs that should be coming out at its rate without being clogged. So in order to do that, you have to unclog your hair follicles, right? So you can see that hair growth that you are wanting for. Exception for any type of hormonal changes, any medication changes, or any type of scalp condition. I'm just talking about a typical sebum production that is overproduced, that is clogging your hair follicles, that is stunting the strands of your hair. Okay, so this is my tip that I want you to become awareness. So no matter what hair growth product that you use that is typically on the market, no matter how much you are eating healthy, which you should still eat healthy, that is all good. But if your follicles are clogged, then you're not seeing that growth to help it. And it's not helping those nutrients that you actually put on your scalp to go deep in of the follicles and also create that blood circulation, which hence facilitate hair growth. When you go ahead and you massage it, you gotta unclog your sebum, unclog it, get the sebum, balanced. And also, not only that, not just on the surface level, but also on the inside. You have to dissolve it. Now, what I'm going to plan on do is, because I am becoming a hair loss practitioner, pretty soon I'm going to introduce products to you that can actually help to prep your scalp, that can actually help to dissolve the sebum on your hair in order to get the nutrients inside of your follicles underneath the skin, not on the surface of the skin. Because again, one of the reasons is you having overproduction of sebum. And that is one of the problems that can be stunting your hair growth. Yes, I hope this was very enlightening for you. I hope this was not too much a shock. But yeah, we don't think about that because we think about everything else that comes with, when it comes to limitation of hair growth, like for example, alopecia. But you don't hear so much about over sebum production that is clogging your follicles, that make it hard for the new hair to come through. You got to clean it up. Now, there are things you can do on a surface level, like for example, like salt scrub or sugar scrub, but those only go on a surface level. You have to get in on the remaining sebum that is also inside of your follicle. So that hair that is growing from in, or the hair that is already, came out of your follicle, the hair that you see on the outside, it can continue to grow without being so stunted because of the buildup of the sebum that's around it. Okay, and remember, the sebum and the sweat, it is the acid mantle that creates a protection on this on the surface of your scalp. And when you do wash your hair, we do sometimes actually affect the acid mantle. You must learn how to bring it back into balance of that pH so it can fight off those pathogens. It can fight off those bacteria as well. So I'm not saying that you need to get rid of your sebum. You need your sebum. Okay, you need your sebum. It serves a purpose. It creates that acid mantle that's mixing with sweat on the surface of your skin, your scalp. But you must create balance too when it comes to properly cleansing your hair. And it just goes beyond just shampoo. If you are having stunted growth, if you're possibly having thinness, it could be you have overproduction of sebum that is clogging your follicles, which is making it hard for the existing hairs that are newly growing from within of your scalp to come out, or the existing hair that's already out to continue to grow as it should within that cycle. So hope this was helpful for you. Let me know. If this was helpful for you, give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Let me know. And if you're experiencing stunted growth, this could be one of the possible reasons. So yeah, right? So this is Curl Maxinu, your natural hair consultant, author, podcaster, and your natural curl champion. My mission and passion, again, is to help women with natural Afro-textured hair to overcome those challenges and those unknown certainties so that she can be on a path to achieving healthy and or growing natural hair. Now, I actually do go deeper into a topic like this in my Natural Hair Membership Club, where I provide lesson topics, breaking them down into bite size and actually giving you strategies that is not actually offered in this group, so you know what to do, what to identify, and how to apply it within your hair journey and keep it personalized. So yes, I do have a second group, which is my group membership that I actually introduced on my website relaunch virtual party. And if you're interested in that, there is a link above in the post that you can take a look to see if there's something that you are interested, so you can get knowledge, so that you can overcome those troubles that comes with natural hair, so that you can no longer feel frustrated and fed up about your natural hair journey, so that you can know what to do when you do have setbacks, and to know what to do when you have clogged follicles because it's related to sebum. And I can show you how to overcome that as well. So this is Carol Maxinu, and I will see you next Tuesday on another Tip Tuesday, bringing you helpful tips in order for you to be successful in your natural hair journey. Until next time, God bless. Mwah.